Jesus, please draw me close to you. Don't ever let me go. Please don't let me stray away from your presence. No, no, no. I just want to be where you are, sitting at the table, Lord, surrounded by your glory. More of you, dear Lord, nothing else matters, and no one else matters but you. Somebody help me sing. Nothing else matters. No one else matters but you. Take the world and give me Jesus, 'cause I'd rather have Jesus. Nothing else matters. No one else matters. Jesus, I'd rather have you. Dear Lord, nothing else matters. Nothing else but you, Jesus. Can I bring out you, Lord? Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters but you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Rosemary.
Thank you. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I don't know who was, I felt so much passion while we were doing what you were doing. You're almost in tears. Okay. Now this is it. You know, I try to think about it. You're a gospel artist, but then I see there are other artists that are not gospel, and then when they sing, they also get emotional. What drives your emotions? What drives your emotions? Wow, this is quite cool.
I love God.
Wow.
I love God.
Wow, that's what drives your emotions.
And recently I came to encounter the person of the Holy Spirit sometime last year, and so since then it's been amazing.
Let's see. Wow.
Amazing.
Okay, let's see. Can you put that encounter in words? Let's see how best, because you know I think for everybody it's kind of different. Let's see how was the encounter and how did it affect you as a person?
It's a long story. God showed himself to me 12 years ago. In fact, he laid it in my heart to put up my story on Facebook some months back before the release of the song.
Okay.
And 12 years ago, 9th of April precisely. Okay, on the 8th of April, I made a simple prayer back then in school, my final year. And I said, God, if you want me doing this, please tell me. I need to know. I don't just want to get missing in this world. And then on the early hours of 9th of April, I had a dream. I saw God. I didn't see his face. He was standing right next to me. And he showed me a large crowd of gospel ministers here in Nigeria, outside, like all over the world. We're all on a train, but it had no covering. And we're all going towards the same direction. And I was supposed to be in that crowd. And I was talking to God, and I said, I can't even find myself in the midst of this crowd. I'm lost, kind of lost in the crowd. And then he said to me, look again, pointing towards the crowd, and he showed me myself in the crowd. I was standing with a white spot here, and he said to me clearly, I have marked you out. You've been spotted out. It kept re-echoing, and he left me standing there. I woke up, and I was amazed at the dream I had just had, because I know I asked him to show me if that was what he really wanted me to. You know, that's to tell you that God hears us when we pray. When we sincerely pray, he hears. And then I went back praying. I said, God, okay, I really understand. And then he said to me, while I was praying, he said, I have called you into the worship ministry. And that when you stand in the midst of people to minister, my presence will back you up because you're distinct and different. And God gave me that word 12 years ago, but you know us now. I've been running. I didn't want to do this. I sincerely didn't want to do it. I've always seen myself as a career person,
Yeah.
you know, work in the office, you know, look good, you know, that kind of a thing. But
You still look good anyway.
oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
you also
Thank
vibrate,
you.
yeah.
Thanks. And then until last year, it was so much. I was literally going crazy. I was losing my mind. It was like I was begging for life. And this is after the fact that I had an out-of-body experience in 2013. I was ill the day I was discharged, thinking I was okay. I passed on. But God brought me back to life. I knew it was time for me to go ahead and fulfill this, but I still dodged. I still got later. I gave conditions. If I have to do this, then do this, do this, do this. God is merciful. God is loving. God is patient. Everything I asked him to do, he did for me. And so it was like, if you do this, I'll do this. And definitely it was time for him to get his own vow back. You said you're going to do this.
So he did what
He did
you wanted.
everything I asked, everything, you know, everything I asked for. And then last year, May, I couldn't take it anymore. I had to, on the 4th of June, I remember that day, after I had just spoken to my husband, I said, I need to quit now. As in, I need to quit this job. It's not funny. I'm not
What
finding
job were
it
you
funny.
doing?
I worked with a law firm.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. So,
And as soon as he gave me the go-ahead to quit my job, I felt so excited. I felt free. And then I put in my resignation letter. It didn't end there. I told God, I gave him 3 other conditions. I said, if I have to do this,
yeah. wait. The way you are just giving conditions, I mean, teach me how to condition so that I can know.
I know I've been stubborn. I know if God were to rate his children that are stubborn, I'm sure I'm probably going to be number 1, you know. And I said, okay, fine, I'll do this, but these 3 things. Right now, it wasn't about me anymore. It wasn't about what I wanted, as in like the physical things I wanted. I said, God, like Moses in Exodus chapter 33 and 34, when he asked for your presence while he was leading the children of Israel out of, I said, your presence has to be with me. Your presence. I know I'm stubborn. I know there are times I don't want to spend time in your presence. I know there are times I don't even want to talk to you. I know there are times I don't feel like praying. I just want to be Rosemary. Bring me back to your presence. You have your way of drawing me. Bring me back. The second thing was that there is no point doing this and lives are not touched. I'd rather go back and work. Let me stay in my office and do my office work. And the last thing I said, keep me focused. You were specific the day you called me, that it was the worship ministry you're calling me into. Let me stay focused. I don't want to begin to do what everybody's doing. I don't want to do the one you have not asked me to do. Just keep me focused. And it was while I was asking to know God more, after this whole out of work experience, he gave me this song. And so that's why I love all my songs, because there are different encounters attached to my songs. But this particular one, I met the Holy Spirit. Until date, I am happy I'm still working with him. Nobody can know all of God.
True that.
Every day I'm learning new things about God, new things about the person of the Holy Spirit. And that is why I so much connect with this song. I was actually holding back from, I listen to it every day. It ushers me into God's presence every morning. And
wow, this is a very beautiful song. Listening to it and I have goosebumps.
Okay, Jerry, we just have to. I love talking to people like you. I just tend to sit down and listen. But then, okay, Rosemary, how do people get in touch with you? Get to be blessed by a song? Maybe where can they download your song? How do you follow
I have
you on
my
social media
songs
and all of
on
that?
iTunes, all of them. I have 3, Narekele, Dwelling Place, You. They're all on iTunes. And then on social media, Twitter at Tony's Rose. Tony's Rose is spelled TONYSROZ. Tony's Rose. TONYSROZ. Tony's Rose. And then on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Tony's Rose. TONYSROZ. Then on Instagram, rosemary.Tony-Ayoko.
If I wanted to partake of this surreal experience more often, how do you do concerts or something?
Well, yeah. First of all, I do that. I do this every time, like in my ministry where I worship, Glory Christian Ministries, and then concerts. I'm actually hoping to have one next year, by God's grace, during the album launch.
Album launch.
Yes.
Cool. Let us know about it. We're looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's been great having you.
Thank you so
Whoa.
much.
Now this has been one of a kind experience, all right? Thank you very much for having you on the show. Okay, it's still the R2TV Breakfast Show. We had Rosemary in the house. When we get back, the show will go on. Okay, you know, just before now, she sashayed into the studio, and I was like, whoa,
Wow.
What is this? What is happening? What is happening? You know, but then I think that's one attitude that's one characteristic that you need from somebody who wants to showcase at a fashion week or something. If she can do this, then the people or the things she's showcasing, I would expect much more. We've got Chisom in the house. It's great to have you. You're going to be exhibiting at the African Fashion Week, right?
Yes, I will.
Oh, okay, great. Let's talk about that very, very fast.
First of all, to start with, I'm a very shy person, so don't be deceived by me swaying in. Yes,
Seriously, it doesn't show.
I'm shy too. Let's be shy together.
Okay, good.
I'm shy,
Come
so
and be shy here.
let's be shy together.
shy here.
Okay, but then let's talk about what are you doing at the African Fashion Week?
Okay, I'm showcasing my new collection at the African Fashion Week. I haven't come up with a name for it yet, but it's going to be something traditional. Igbo, so I'm mixing a bit of Igbo and Western culture together. Okay. So yeah, not to bring out a lot of details, but just be expecting something with Igbo and traditional mixed together.
Okay,
yeah.
so what's the concept or story behind the particular collection? What did you have in mind when you were creating it?
Okay, yeah, for me, my culture was in mind. I just wanted something that would depict my culture as an Igbo girl. So yeah, basically that was what I had in mind when I was creating my outfits. Each outfit doesn't really tell a collective story. Each of them tell their own different story. So when you see an outfit coming out on the runway, it tells a different story from the next outfit.
Okay.
Okay, so now, is this the first time you're exhibiting at a fashion show?
Somewhat yes and no.
Okay, tell us, yes or no, how do you mean?
Okay.
Yes, why? No, why?
Yes, fashion school I went to, we organized the fashion show
Together,
in Milan.
collective.
Yeah, so it was...
You schooled in Milan then?
No, I schooled in Nigeria.
Okay, but you went to
affiliated
Milan?
with the school in Milan.
In Milan, all right,
so
all right, okay.
They have different branches around the world, so we all came together in Milan and showcased one outfit each. So that's why I said yes and no.
Okay.
Then this is a collection of different outfits, about 12.
Okay.
So yes and no.
Okay. So what was in your mind when you decided to, okay, let me try my collection on African Fashion Week? What did you have in mind?
I wanted to show the general viewers what I can do. You know, the industry is very saturated, so it's very hard to come out there. So yeah, I saw African Fashion Week as an opportunity for upcoming designers like me to showcase our work and let it be seen in the fashion industry. Yeah, so that's what I had in mind.
There's something that's trending nowadays, and ladies will go online and they'll put the dress they requested for and the outcome, what they call it, what the Nigerian designer decided to do. And someone said something that really stood out for me. I was like, why would someone say that? Oh, people always request for difficult styles. Is there anything like a difficult style? You can do it, you can do it. Why don't you create exactly that? I know the body stature, the shape also matters, but is it not possible to create what you see as a designer?
Okay, me personally, when I get requests, I advise my customers to, okay, you can get inspiration from other designers, but don't copy it word for word.
Yeah, and if it's
change something. If it's the sleeve, if it's the neckline, if it's the hem, try and change something. Do not copy word for word, because you are replicating another designer's intellectual property, and I don't think it's right.
So, but it's possible to create the same thing by looking at it.
Yeah, it's possible to create something similar. You can never create the same thing as someone.
Exactly, yeah.
You can never. So I tell them, I can't create exactly the same thing for you, but I will try as much as possible to make it look similar. However, if you can, try and change something, the neckline, the sleeve, and make it your own design instead of copying someone else's design and just replicating it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, wonderful.
How did you get into fashion designing? When did you start? When you started, what motivated you? What pushed you into it?
When I started actually was in 2013. During my NYSC, I had a lot of free time and I just wanted to do something to occupy myself. So I went into
GNS, right? When they were making small chops and all that. I was supposed to go to fashion, but
wait. Prior to your service, didn't you have any flair? Did you have any affinity for fashion or anything like that?
Wow.
None whatsoever.
And when
I
was
was
this?
actually supposed to go to medical school.
When was this?
2013.
2013.
Yes, I was actually supposed to go to medical school, but life happened, and then I'm a fashion designer, and I love what I do.
You really do.
So you dump in medicine for fashion?
You really do. That's awesome. You really do. Okay, but then you were telling us, yes, about your service
so
here.
I had a lot of free time, and I wanted to do something with my time. So I went to, as an apprentice, all the tailor down the road in the market. So I learned that at first. Became fun, fashion, and then, okay, I can do this, I can do this. I just started doing for myself, not for family, just for myself. So
this is you?
Yeah, this is me.
Wow. I like
You put this together.
Yes, I did.
That's nice. Whoa. I think we need to see you. Why did you look that way? It's getting really uncomfortable. This is a
What's your
lovely
problem now?
dress.
Who told them? I'm very
You were about to
comfortable.
pass out.
Continue.
Wait. Are you okay?
I'm very comfortable. You can.
This is lovely.
No, but yeah, I love that. You were talking about that. It's that kind of proactivity that we need from a designer. Now, what does your style speak for you as a person? What is your style? What does fashion mean to you as a person? What is fashionable to you?
What's fashionable to me? Anything is fashionable. You can bring anything and make it fashionable. You can turn your rag into fashion if you have the idea.
Yeah, easy.
Yep.
How? What I'm saying is that I'm thinking of
Is it
very,
how much
very.
Of, how much of you
No.
is in your
I'm thinking of
style?
how far can you go when it comes to being crazy? Being how much are you open to bear? Can you bear open? What kind of dresses would someone not catch you in?
Personally, or?
Yes, personally. Now I'm talking to you as a person. Yes.
Okay. Personally, I don't like exposing much.
Okay.
But in my design is like things that I can't wear. I put them in my design. Yes.
Things you can't wear.
Yes.
So you want other people to wear what you cannot wear.
Well, everybody has their own style. Some people like showing a lot of skin. I don't like showing a lot of skin personally. So, but
Okay,
I
so
like
that's what you-
I like the idea in my head that some of them that look nice, but because of the kind of body I have, I dress to my body type. So my style, what you see, doesn't personally reflect me as a person.
Okay.
Yes, because I try to put, because your style, you can have so many styles. You can be very creative, very wild, but it doesn't have to personally reflect you. So why not show people what you can do instead of showing your personal style? Because you are sending a message to so many people with different styles, not just you. If you're conservative and you decide to be, my style will be conservative, you might not reach out to other people.
Okay.
And you might not know what you can do. Okay. You can do way much more than your style. So don't always put your personal style into your clothes. Do whatever you can do. If you can go wild, go wild. If you can be conservative, be conservative. So whatever you can do, however your fashion comes to, because sometimes I sit down and I'm lost. I'm thinking of styles.
Okay.
They're not personally what I'll wear, but this is nice. I scribble them down and then go to my atelier and design it. Do a prototype, see what I can change, see what I don't like, or what might not speak so well, tweak a little things, and then produce something magnificent.
Okay.
How do you deal with a mental block? Do you ever have that?
Yes.
How do you deal with it?
Yes.
Because you spoke about
creating under pressure,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah,
scribbling
how do you
and all
deal
of
with
that. How do you deal with it?
I just block my mind and go to sleep. I just rest my head for a bit, and then I wake up fresh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the fashion week now, I'm thinking that, okay, your clothes are already ready, they're set to go on the runway. Okay, take for example, under pressure, you need like 30 minutes, you have to create something really, African fashion runway show, something under pressure. How can you put your mind to, okay, this is what I want to do, or this is what I want to do? How does it come to you? Do you look around you to get inspiration, or do you just pick from your signature look?
Okay, first, I would like to say be calm. If you're under pressure, first of all, just try and stay calm. And then have like specifics, like be precise. This is what I want to do. Don't go everywhere. Be precise. Okay, African Fashion Week, I want to stay African. Okay, yes, African. Africa is wide. What kind of African do you want to depict? A Nigerian African, a Ghanaian African. Okay, in Nigeria, we have Igbo, we have Yoruba, we have Hausa. What do you want to show? The Igbo side, the Hausa side. Okay, I want to show everything. Try as much as possible to portray your message concisely, be clear. Don't get everything confused and mixed up and then try and jumble everything together just because you want to. Be clear, be precise. And when you're clear and precise, I think it's easier for you to thread
what you
that part, yes.
Okay, so,
So when are
simplicity.
you showcasing?
On the
when do we-
2nd of July,
2nd of July.
Yes.
What's the venue? How do we?
Echo Hotel and Suites at 2 p.m.
Okay,
Sorry, 8 p.m. They have 3 shows. They have mine airs at 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Yes, 8 p.m.
2nd of July.
Yes, 2nd of July.
Okay.
You can get your tickets online. You go to African Fashion Week Nigeria website. You can get your ticket online. There are links there for you to get your tickets.
But then your collection doesn't have a name yet, right? So how do I spot you? If as I don't
Like
know
I
the name
said,
yet.
I'm depicting something
Igbo traditional.
Okay,
You would not miss it.
but what's your own brand first of all? Your own brand. Your own brand. Like the collection doesn't have a name, but you as a person, as a designer,
Yeah.
what's the brand name?
Somandra Stitches.
Somandra
Somandra
Stitches.
Stitches.
Oh, okay.
There's a
cool.
possibility that there will be prizes given to people for their outfits. Is it like some kind of competition?
Not aware of
Aware
that
of
yet.
that.
No.
Okay, but if there was a kind of competition, what do you think you would take home with you? Would you be like, okay, I'm certain I'm going to get a prize for the neatness or for the dexterity? Or what do you have in mind that you take home if there was a prize tag?
Probably dexterity.
You're certain.
Yes.
You're very certain. You're confident. You're not shy now. You're
Oh,
saying it
no.
to camera. You're not shy now.
No, I'm
okay.
not shy.
Wonderful.
As a designer, I know some people talk about designing. Do you actually sew the clothes yourself? Or you
Yes,
just,
I do. I learned
no,
fashion illustration, designing, and dressmaking.
How long did you take to learn?
A year.
1 year. That's very short.
1 year.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's even much safe.
Yeah.
Because a lot of
Much.
people some of us just know how to draw. Okay, we just know what we put, and then we call ourselves designers. But then having you actually go
Yeah,
on the
actually,
machine and sew yourself.
Do the cutting
Every
yourself.
outfit on the runway, I have a hand in it. The sewing, the cutting, I'm hands-on.
Okay. Hands off.
On.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you do every single thing. You cut. You do all
Yeah,
the
I make
dirty
sure.
work.
Yes, I
You
make
weave.
sure. Sorry?
You weave too.
Yes, I do weave.
Wow.
Okay, so how do we keep up in touch with you on social media? Somandra Stitches, right? How do we get in touch with you in case
Okay, on
one person likes
Instagram,
you?
I'm Somandras_, and on Facebook, I'm Somandra Stitches. And that's all. I'm not on
Well,
Twitter.
how far do you expect to take the brand after African Fashion Week? How far do you expect to take Somandra Stitches to?
As far as it can go.
As far as it can go.
Yes.
So-
Do you have any icons? What are your icons when it comes to designing?
I love Zach Posin. I love Charles James.
Charles James. Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Charles, yeah.
Yes.
No lady. No comment.
Okay, it's been great having you. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Jari, please can you lead her away?
Thank you
Thank
so
you very, very much. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Do I have to escort you?
Yeah,
Do I have
thank
to
you very
escort
much.
you? Or will
Okay,
you walk out of here?
so it's the 17th of June, 2016. Very, very wonderful day, by the way. I'm thinking, what is it really very remarkable for? Okay, across the show, it's a very, very. I'm trying to find ways to put this word now. I mentioned this to you. Now, Jared, come here. I was waiting for you so that we could do this together. All right? Okay. Now, he's an award-winning director for his first feature-led movie at the African Movie Academy Awards, which just held over the past week.
Yeah.
Wonderful for Beyond Blood. You know, we're all going about Beyond Blood, Beyond Blood, Beyond Blood, Beyond.
You guys were wondering, like, what is it about Beyond
It was
Blood?
not
Well,
just
it's all
mouths.
that.
We are now award winners because of Beyond Blood. You understand? And he is the managing director of Royal Roots Communication and Royal Roots TV.
Television
It's
also.
the birthday of our MD,
Igbo.
Mr. Gregory Olumuyiwa
Odutayo. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, RMD. Wait.
what you're saying now?
Birthday to you.
Okay,
Move aside.
let's move behind.
Move aside.
Let's move behind, let's move behind.
Wait. We have to. No. Okay, here. Aww.
Have a mic
No,
on
we
him.
have to. Where's the handle?
He doesn't have a mic on his snapshots. Okay, so this is the Oga the top.
Yes.
Longer years. I always ask myself a question, and I tell a lot of people, like, what was MD doing at my age? He inspires me that
was
much.
CEO.
What was he doing at my age? How close am I to what he was doing? Maybe now he would answer me after this, but then thank you very much sir, for
Thank
being
you
who
very
you are.
much, sir.
It's a wonderful. We just want to say once again, happy birthday,
Happy
sir.
birthday!
All right. So thank you very much for celebrating our end with us. You can go out on social media at R2_TV.
Birthday wishes.
Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Give your birthday wishes to our MD. We'll see you on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, sir!
Happy birthday!
Why did they give you mine? Would have brought her there. Happy birthday, sir.
Deep inside, I know there's some.